Hey everybody, this is Reagan Adams with All Things Reagan. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. So, I want to tell you about my dealership experience. I've only, out of all the cars that I've only had to buy one car by myself, and that was right after I graduated from college. So that was in 2006. And I already knew what I wanted, so I really just went in there and got it and came out. The first dealership I went to, so no problem. The other cars that I've had after that, I didn't have to purchase them. So I'm back at it again, and I have to purchase one by myself. So I went to this particular dealership because there is a little fella that I know, very reputable, nice guy. We set up an appointment. I said that I would come just on the strength of knowing him, okay, because he's good people. And I looked at the reviews of the dealership, very reputable, okay. Not many complaints, so I'm with it. So made the appointment, went. Little fella that I went to visit to help me with the car, he was busy with somebody else, but that was fine. I mean, they were very busy, period. So I wasn't tripping about that at all. This shirt is folded down. It's looking hefty. So anyway, what happened? So little fella was busy. Went back there with the credit people. They showed me, you know, a little SUV. It was cute. Drove it. Drove well. Low mileage. Cool. Color was cool. Everything was cool. They came back with a price I didn't want to pay. I know in my mind what I wanted to pay. Couldn't do that. That was fine. But I kind of knew going in. I knew going here that it wasn't going to be what I needed it to be. But like I said, I just went, you know, to the dealership on the strength of knowing the little fella. Okay. But I already knew I probably would not get a car from here, just for a number of reasons. I knew I wasn't going to get a car here. Because I do not want a car payment. I do not want a car payment. I have a certain amount of money that I can put toward a car, and I want to put no more than $1,000 with it. If I was going to get a car payment, I know what I wanted to pay a month. And they couldn't meet that, which was fine. And so I guess they thought that sending other people in would do the trick. I'm very stubborn. Stubborn may not be a word that I want to use with this, but one thing about me, if there's something that I don't want to do, I'm not going to do it. I gotta want to do it. If I don't want to do it, you can't talk me into doing it. It ain't happening. It's not. I'm not budging. It ain't happening. And I saw the tactic that they used though. So I don't know if I said this before, but and I'm not going to say weak-minded woman. I will not say that. But today I understand why. Please move your arm. Today I understand why men say, or people say, women say, take a man with you to the dealership. Because if I was any less than who I am, they would have got me. They would have. They really would have. Because they were talking fast. They don't really give you time to look at stuff. They don't like, I'm a researcher, so I'm not going to make a split decision like that. I got to think about it. I got to research what you're talking about. What's the Kelley Blue Book on the car? Is this a deal? Like, let me look at some stuff first. They got you signing stuff, which is a business, and I guess that's how it goes, you know, fast talking. One thing that I did notice about the company is and I am married, happily married, but I still have eyes, okay? There was some fine brothers in there. Brothers, and I mean brothers as in everybody. So black, white, whatever you needed, it was up in there. And I think that was done on purpose. Also, another thing that I noticed, because I'm very observant, the smells. Okay, so everybody was smelling good. But then there was also a little bottle of cologne on the desk. Now, it was Adidas. That's something cheap to get by. It still smell good, but put something else on the table. But I think it was done on purpose, especially for when women come in there. So what they did, let me tell you what they did now. After the first little fella, he was saying, can we do something? I was like, nah. They sent somebody. They sent in reinforcement. When I say he was fine, and he was a little bit of a slick talker, but most, I guess salesmen, that's what they do. So he was in there talking fine. Now I'm telling you, if I was any less than who I was, I would have been in there like, oh, okay, go ahead, because you said, and you go. Yeah, and I'm not saying anything bad about this company, so please don't make it like I am, because I'm not. My whole point of this story is, women, if you're not good at decision making, if you're not good at sticking to what you say, and not really budging, if you're not good at negotiating, do not go buy a car by yourself. Do not go and buy a car by yourself. Now, one thing that I didn't like was the little last manager that they sent in there. I didn't care for him. We won't go into what he said because I don't want to bash him, because like I said, overall, I mean, they were doing what they were called to do. That's their job, right? They were doing what they were supposed to do. And I don't have a problem. I already know kind of in my mind where I want to buy my car from. I've already spoken to the people. Matter of fact, it's raining. It's so ugly out here, so I don't know if I'm going to go by there or not. But I said all of that to say, ladies, if you don't like a lot of if you can't make decisions, and because they're talking fast, they're moving fast, everything is fast, you signing stuff, I need to read what I'm signing. Like, you can't just come, no, we're not finna do that. I need to look at some stuff. I'm a researcher by nature. We're not going to do that. No. And then you talking about something that I don't want to pay for, and no, I'm not doing that. And then the manager got a little attitude at the end. Well, if you know it, or if you already know how to, that didn't sit well with me. But I know you're upset, but if I don't buy a car, somebody else will. That was packed, right? So they're running a well-oiled machine. They just need to do something about that last little manager there and his mouth, because he's a little bit too mouthy for me. But they have the fine fellas. So women, I'm telling you, if you're single, that's where you need to go. I wasn't playing about that post. That's where you need to go, okay? Steve Harvey said, put yourself in position to be found, and that's where it's at. Go up there and look real cute, presentable. That's where they at. Y'all saw where I tagged the place. They are all right there, okay? And so I'm not playing, but I'm playing, but I ain't playing. They up there. But anyway, you guys have a blessed rest of the day. I will be back with Reagan Says on Tuesday, okay? Have a great weekend. Talk to you later. allthingsreagan.com. Bye.